阿弥陀佛，同修即将开始，请大家先将手机关机或调为震动，谢谢大家。 真佛宗美国西雅图雷藏寺同修南无莲华生大士本尊法，与会大众虔诚恭敬合掌，恭迎法王圣尊莲生活佛，众等唱诵莲花童子心咒。
悉地吽，Om Guru Lian Sheng悉地吽。Om Guru Lian Sheng悉地吽，Om Guru Lian Sheng悉地吽。Om Guru Lian Sheng悉
大家一起问候师尊师母好。顶礼坛城做观想大礼拜，一拜根本传承上师及诸佛。嗡阿吽观想顶礼，回天心善应。二拜诸菩萨。嗡阿吽观想顶礼，回天心善应。三拜诸护法金刚。嗡阿吽观想顶礼，回天心善应。是平等一起手。恭请真佛宗创办人法王圣尊莲生活佛升法王座。
We welcome our lineage root Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, to enter into the temple hall and ascend to the Dharma throne.
Inviting
Simu Master Lian Sheng to please be seated. Inviting all the elders, Rinpoches, and Dharma masters to please be seated. All the venerables, participants, and guests, please be seated.
欢迎第一次来到祖庙或是很久没有来参加。
Welcome any of you who's first time to the temple or have not been here for a very long time. You may rise and introduce yourself. You may say your name and where you came from. Let's start from the dragon side.
根本上师，师尊好，师母好，大家好，弟子莲花雅佑。
顶礼师尊，弟子莲花一强，我们来自新加坡，
We came from Singapore, wishing Grandmaster health and health for Sunu too. And may you stay a long time in samsara.
请问龙边还有要做自我介绍吗？
Anybody else?
师尊好，师母好，上师大家好。我是许祥和，来自印尼西加省坤甸市。
I came from Pontianak, Indonesia, Xianghua.
欢迎你们。如果龙边有的话，到虎边。
Now the tiger side.
师尊好，师母好。那我是来自马来西亚的莲花创村。大家好，请多指教。
I came from Malaysia.
师尊好，师母好，上师大家好，我是莲花大姐和我的师姐莲花静怡，我们是来自马来西亚。
欢迎你们。
From Malaysia.
请问虎边还有做自我介绍的吗？也让我们欢迎来自世界各地各级。
We welcome all of you coming from all over the world to come participating in this group practice. The group practice this evening is Guru Padmasambhava. Visualize true Buddha lineage, Namo Vairocana Buddha, Namo Buddha Lokana, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Living Buddha Lian Sheng. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas radiating light to bless us, seated on top of our heads. Recite Padma Kumara mantra 7 times.
Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong. 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hong.
Perform the visualization of the 4 immeasurables. Visualize to our left our father and the paternal clan. To our right, our mother and the maternal clan. Behind us, benefactors, teachers, and friends. In front of us, enemies and karmic creditors. Around us, all sentient beings. Together practicing tantric Dharma to attain Buddhahood. Clap hands and snap your fingers to awaken the deities. Recite purification mantras and the deity mantra.
Om Shidori Shidori Shimori Shimori Soha. Om Vajradhan Ho Ho Ho. Namo Sammato Motoran Om Duru Duru Devai Soha.
Recite invocation mantra.
Om A Hom Soha.
We sincerely invoke the Holy Red Crown Raja Master, Living Buddha Lian Sheng, the Holy Red Crown Raja Master, Living Buddha Lian Sheng, the Holy Red Crown Raja Master, Living Buddha Lian Sheng, the main deity of the group practice, Namo Guru Padmasambhava, the main deity of the group practice, Namo Guru Padmasambhava, the main deity of the group practice, Namo Guru Padmasambhava, Namo Vairocana Buddha at the center, Namo Akshobhya Buddha to the east, Namo Amitabha Buddha to the west, Namo Ratnasambha Buddha to the south, Namo Amoga Siddhi Buddha to the north, Namo Sakyamuni Buddha, Namo Medicine Buddha, Namo Golden Mother of the Primordial Jade Pond, Namo Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, Namo Manjushri Bodhisattva, Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva, Namo Vajrasattva, Namo Guru Padmasambhava, Namo Jundi Buddha Mother, all Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities, all Buddhas of the 3 types in the 10 directions, all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas, Namo Maha Prajna Paramita. Visualize great prostration for Student Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and protectors. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Fourth, equality to all. Create mandala offering, form the offering mudra. Visualize the transformations of the offerings to multiply, to become innumerable, to fill the whole cosmic space. Make the offering above to the lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, the main deity of the group practice, Namo Guru Padmasambhava, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dharmapalas, Dakinis, and divinities, and below to all sentient beings. Recite the offering verse and mantra. Mount Meru, 4 continents and sun and moon transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. May these wondrous treasures and merits purge our karma to all of us civilization. Fourfold refuge. Visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, all the Buddha jewel, Dhamma jewel, and Sangha jewel, to form bright white light to empower us. Recite the mantra.
Namo Buddhaye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sheng-Yen. Namo Buddhaye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sheng-Yen.
Armor protection, form Vajraklaps mudra, reset Vajrapani mantra 7 times. Recite hiking Avalokitesvara Sutra. Invocation of the 8 great Bodhisattvas. Namo Avalokitesvara Mahasattva, Namo Maitreya Mahasattva, Namo Akasagarbha Mahasattva, Namo Samantabhadra Mahasattva, Namo Vajrapani Mahasattva, Namo Manjushri Mahasattva, Namo Viskambin Mahasattva, Namo Siddhigarbha Mahasattva, Namo all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas. Homage to Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. An affinity with the pure and open Dharma doors. The true self is permanent, blissful and pure and blessed with the Buddhadharma. Namo Maha Prasna Paramita, great wisdom mantra. Namo Maha Prasna Paramita, great spiritual mantra. Namo Maha Prasna Paramita, supreme mantra. Namo Maha Prasna Paramita, unequaled mantra. Namo the pure light secret Buddha, Dharma treasure Buddha, tranquil King Buddha with lions roaring divine speed. Discernment like King Buddha announced by Buddha, Dharma protector Buddha, Vajra treasure roaming lion Buddha. Precious victory Buddha, supernatural power Buddha, medicine lapis lazuli light King Buddha, universal light merit mountain King Buddha, merit retaining jewel King Buddha, 7 past Buddhas, future 1,000 Buddhas of this fortune eon, 1,500 Buddhas, 15,000 Buddhas, 500 flower victory Buddhas, billion Vajra treasury Buddhas, and the fixed light Buddha. The Buddhas of 6 directions, to the east the precious light moon palace venerable wonderful voice King Buddha, to the south the tree of flower King Buddha, to the west the spiritual power flower of Vision King Buddha, to the northern moon palace purity Buddha, above the countless regal jewel crown Buddhas, below the tranquil moon sun King Buddha, all the countless Buddhas, many jewels Buddhas, Sakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya Buddha, Akshobhya Buddha, Amitabha Buddha, all beings in the central realm and those in the Buddha verses while moving upon the earth and through the heavens shower limitless compassion upon all living beings, affording thus stability and peace that they might cultivate day and night by constantly invoking this sutra. One is liberated from the suffering of birth and death and freed from all kinds of poisons and harms. Namo the great wisdom, Avalokitesvara, observant Avalokitesvara, noble Avalokitesvara, expansive mind Avalokitesvara, medicine King, Bodhisattva, medicine Lord Bodhisattva, Manjushri Bodhisattva, Samantabhadra Bodhisattva, Akasagarbha Bodhisattva, Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, the billions of clear cool treasure mountain Bodhisattva, the universal light venerable King Tathagata Bodhisattva, chanting this Sutra, the 7 world honored Buddhas proclaim this mantra. The Avalokitesvaras in the 10 directions and all Bodhisattvas vow to save sentient beings, calling upon their names the last for liberations. The wise ones expoundedly, diligently, and thus with affinity constantly recited. With the 1,000 stations and constant mindfulness of it, fire causes no harm, knives and weapons break instantly. Anger turns into joy and death revives. Never be doubtful, for the Buddhas always speak the truth. Hiking Avalokitesvara alleviates all sufferings. Faced with the fatal crisis, the doomed shall live. The words of the Buddhas are always true. Thus it deserves our homage. With the 1,000 stations, grave karma shall be eradicated. Those with great merit and unwavering faith single-mindedly chant this sutra and dedicate its merit to all. 1,000 stations will eradicate grave karma. This concludes the hiking Avalokitesvara Sutra. Recite deliverance mantra 3 times.
多提耶他，阿弥利多波比，阿弥利多悉达波比，阿弥利多比迦兰帝，阿弥利多比迦兰多，迦弥尼迦迦那，智多迦利梭哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多提耶他，阿弥利多波比，阿弥利多悉达波比，阿弥利多比迦兰帝，阿弥利多比迦兰多，迦弥尼迦迦那，智多迦利梭哈。手结莲花童子手念。
Form Padmasambhava Mudra. Visualize our lineage Guru Padmasambhava blesses us with the three lights. Recite Padmasambhava mantra 21 times.
Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 手结莲华生大士。
Form Guru Padmasambhava Vajra Mudra.
先观空。
First, empty your mind. Recite the emptiness visualization mantra.
Om Sivava Siddha Sarvadharma Sivava Siddha. Om Sivava Siddha Sarvadharma Sivava Siddha.
Visualize a blue moon disk arising from the glorious copper-colored mountain of the inconceivable palace of lotus light. At the center of the moon disk, there is a red six-syllable Xie, radiating brilliant pink light. The sixth syllable on the moon disk rotates to become Guru Padmasambhava. Wearing a crown, and his whole body is light pink. His right hand is holding a Vajra scepter, and his left arm is clutching on a kachanka. He is seated in a half-lotus position on a lotus throne in the sky above and in front of us. His left hand is holding a skull cup filled with jewels and ambrosia. Visualize at our crown chakra the six-syllable Om, and at the throat chakra A, and at the heart chakra Hom, radiating white, red, and blue lights that reach the inconceivable palace of lotus light at the glorious copper-colored mountain to invoke Guru Padmasambhava of Udayana. Then visualize Guru Padmasambhava's whole body radiates brilliant precious light, which merges with the ambrosia and urges upon us, purging all karma, sufferings, illnesses, demonic obstructions completely, to allow the emergence of our radiance and self-mastery. Visualize Guru Padmasambhava from the sky moves to above our crown and be seated on our crown aperture. Then he decreases in size to become a drop of light. Our heart chakra blossoms to become a lotus. At the center, there is a 6-syllable say, radiating pink light. To invoke Guru Padmasambhava, entering our central channel. With the snap of the fingers, we merge with Guru Padmasambhava to be completely identical and inseparable. Recite Guru Padmasambhava heart mantra 108 times. First perform mala visualization.
Om Ahom Peta Guru Bema Siddhi Hom Se. 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 Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema 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 Siddhi Hom Se.
Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se.
Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se.
Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se.
Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Pecha Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se.
Perform 9 cycle Buddha breathing, enter Samadhi. Recite the heart mantras of the eight principal deities in Ling Buddha Amitabha.
Om Panamo Ling Toring Soha. Om Ha 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 Wei Samoye Soha. Om Zeli Juli Junti Soha. Om Jambala Chanan Chana Ye Soha. Om Ah Hom Beja Guru Be Mashidi Hom Se. Om Ah Hom Guru Be Aho Sasamaha Lian Sheng Shidi Hom. Deata Om Bekazia Bekazia Maha Bekazia Laza Samo Katohe Soha. 南无36,111,9500同名同号阿。
Which the 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name and epithet of Amitabha. Whom which the 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name and epithet of Amitabha. Whom which the 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name and epithet of Amitabha. Please recite this application to the Guru Buddha to stay in samsara. I pay homage and supplicate His Holiness the virtuous and marvelous tantric master, all Buddhas in the Buddhaverse are such numerous as grains of sand, the assembly of compassionate Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, and Dakinis, the protectors of Dharma. The three poisons proliferate endlessly in this world. Body and mind are stricken, tumbling in the misery of perpetual rebirth. Wicked compassion is full of descending into this world, deliberate, the deluded. The three jewels hence emit wondrous light to provide refuge for all. All fortunate beings, humans, endeavor to rely on his Raja body for the bestow of teachings, vows, precepts, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of the Buddha pray that you stay in samsara to turn the Dharma wheel to benefit and bring happiness to countless so sentient beings. Recite the mantra of longevity Buddha 21 times and dedicate the merit to the health and longevity of Grandmaster and Sumo. Om Amara Niju Vantiye Soha. 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 Merit dedication. Padmasambhava, the chief holder of the great light radiance, is the supreme guru who responds to all invocations. His light imbues all beings' hearts, sustaining the great bodhicitta eternally. May all uphold the Buddha, ascend to the Lord atmosphere, repaying for generosity from above, aiding those in the three realms below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may we transcend life and death like the Buddha, may we liberate all. All true Buddha's school disciples sincerely pray to the main deity of the practice today, Guru Padmasambhava. May his unexcelled supreme radiance of the 100 treasures protect and bless our lineage through Guru with great health, well-being, abundant vitality, youthful appearance, a long lifespan. May all illnesses and disasters be eradicated. May well, respect, love, and favorable affinities abound. May the Buddha stay in the world, the Tantric Dharma flourish, and the Dharma cleanse all defilements of the world. May the deluded be safe and guided, and the path to Buddhahood remain unshaken. We also pray for Sumo. May she be happy, healthy in body and mind, and all is auspicious. Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng to perform the overall merit dedication. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to the copper-colored mountain pure lands of Guru Padmasambhava. Guru Padmasambhava of the glorious copper mountain pure land. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to Guru Padmasambhava of the glorious copper-colored mountain pure land. We pray that you guide the Bardo spirits to be reborn into the pure Buddha verses. Please bless all participants with good health, diligence in spiritual cultivation and Dharma practices. May all be auspicious according to your wishes and have attainments in our Dharma practices. Homage to Guru Padmasambhava of the copper-colored mountain Pure Land. Auspiciousness during the day, auspiciousness at night, auspiciousness around the clock. Spiritual cultivators amidst auspiciousness pray for the blessings by the Guru, absorption by the Yidam, and protection by the protectors. To Guru Padmasambhava of the glorious Copper Mountain, and gods in heavens, gods on earth, may be far from all calamities. May all calamities abandon us. Let all disasters turn into dust. May all of our prayers be granted. We pray that you bless us so the pandemic disperse, viruses disperse, calamities due to wars and weaponry disperse, natural disasters disperse, bad affinities disperse, bad lucks disperse, illnesses disperse. Recite 100 Sabha mantra 3 times. Visualize great prostration for student Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize full prostration on the ground. Release the mudra. Second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize full prostration on the ground. Release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and protectors. Visualize full prostration on the ground. Release the mudra. Fourth, equality to all. Recite completion mantra. Now let's give the great round of applause to show our utmost gratitude to our lineage Guru for his blessing to this group practice. Now the offering of Hatha to pray for a Dharma teaching. We're inviting Master Lian Hua De Hui to present the offering of Hatha to the lineage Guru as a symbol of the highest honor on behalf of all of us.
请大家虔诚合掌，一心恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛为大众做保。Now please join our palms with reverence, and together we are inviting His Holiness to bestow the precious Dharma teachings. Let's first pay homage to the lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Monk Liaoming. Homage to Master Sakyamuni. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Dubden Dorshi. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of the group practice today, Guru Padmasambhava. Sumo Danzan Katsu Dutton City Duvangama. All Dharma masters, Dharma lecturers, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma teaching assistants, temple and center directors, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good evening, everyone. How do you do? By shouting "Pao Fu," oh, get rich. Oh, Bao means
explode. And Fu is wealth. So like sudden or abrupt wealth. But this sound also sound like you're taking revenge. It sounds exactly the same. So it's like when Iran shot the American ship and Americans retaliate or take a revenge. It's not that. It's a different one. For us, it's get rich, sudden wealth, sudden wealth, sudden wealth. It's the same pronunciation. These are two different things. So I need to make this clear, because we don't want to shout it as if like, retaliate, retaliate, take revenge. No, that's not it. But same pronunciation, it can be misunderstood. We are shouting sudden wealth, but they say, no, I don't want to retaliate, I want to revenge. But I said, no, 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 that's not it. Now I'll do the Q&A. A question from Taiwan, Lian Cheng. He wrote, since childhood I had been a disciple or pledged disciple. Also another homophone of something. That's not the right homophone. I was a pledged disciple of Tzu Hui tradition, Tzu Hui Tang, which is Golden Mother's temples. After taking refuge in Buddha school, I received protective plaque, like a medal bestowed by Grandmaster and Golden Mother. And when I returned to the Golden Mother temples to pay respect, he called Golden Mother as a mother. May I pass the protective amulet over Golden Mother's mint incense burner to receive its blessing? So Taiwanese call Golden Mother as mother, I guess. It's difficult to say because Tzu Hui Tang, Golden Mother's temples, Tzu Hui Tang's Golden Mother, and True Buddha School's Golden Mother, and Yi Guan Tao's Golden Mother, they all refer to her as mother. So that's the heavenly path, also called mother. So we all call the mother. And Seng An Gong, also called Queen Mother, address her as Queen Mother. So it's hard to clarify. I went to Hui Tang of Hualien, the headquarters, the main temple of Golden Mother in Taiwan. And the directors there requested me to bless Golden Mother at that temple. So I did. Lit an incense, paid homage, and blessed this Golden Mother statue. Because the main Hui temple, we went to Sheng-Yen, which is the Sibi, a branch temple. So a branch of the main temple. All the other Hui Tang temples are branches of the main temple. And they have been established at many places, including Japan. So they all refer to her as mother. So there are many branches, but the one from Seng An Gong Temple is a little bit less or fewer. According to the legend or tradition, that someone saw Golden Mother descended to Hualien, and the place she descended, they put a memorial tablet there. And Hui Tang is Hui Tang and Shen An Gong is Shen An Gong. At that time, it was divided into two. Shen An Gong is Wang Mu Niang Niang, and Hui Tang is Yao Ci Jin Mu. So Shen An Gong, Queen Mother, holding, wearing yellow, and Hui Tang, Golden Mother, is wearing blue color. So they are divided into two. So was it a Queen Mother or Golden Mother who descended? Nobody knew. Nobody knows. When I was in Taichung, the Jade Emperor Temple, I encountered Golden Mother. The one I encountered from beginning to end, it's been Golden Mother. But when I have Golden Mother sculpted, it became Queen Mother. So how we differentiate is Golden Mother is holding the celestial whisk and the wish fulfilling jewel or longevity peach, and the Queen Mother would look older and holding a staff. That's how we differentiate them. But in my mind, I don't differentiate them. Why? So, Namo Uji, Golden Mother of the primordial Jade Pond, the sovereign Queen Mother of the West. So the Queen Mother is included in there. So I've been praying to Golden Mother, but the statue I had was Queen Mother. I was not clear then at that time whether that was Mother or Queen Mother or Celestial Mother. But the one who taught me, Chio-san, was from the Golden Mother's school. She was wearing blue outfit. So one time I passed by Mu Xing Kong of Jiangsu, Taiwan. So this is how you rewrite the Chinese character of Mu, but then they rotated 90 degrees. And when I went there, the founder was called Peng Huang Jinzhu. As I remember, that's the name. Xiangshan. That's the temple of Yiguandao. And I gave spiritual consultation for the followers there. And then they called me as the master. That's like a master in Yiguandao, I think. But I wasn't, because that's what they called. And then only then I knew, oh, that's belonging to Yiguandao. It's like a transmitting master. So the Queen Mother there looks like Golden Mother. So I am not sure. Golden Mothers of Yiguandao, Golden Mother of Cihui-tang, Golden Mother of Sen An Gong. I don't know. Well, so I'll just regard them as the same. So just don't differentiate them so clearly. Don't just. So Cihui-tang has close affinity with me because the beginning was done by Chio-san, who's wearing blue uniform of Cihui-tang, and another person and a few other people who suddenly called on my name. Golden Mother said, she's looking for me until now. So I still regards Golden Mother as the main one. Someone says that the Queen Mother is in charge of the authority, and Golden Mother is in charge of the dignity, of majesty, authority, I guess. So Yiguandao, they chant the 5-syllable mantra slightly like Tantric Buddhism. However, at that time, Yiguandao follows vegetarianism. But they can eat duck eggs. So some people call it the school of duck eggs. So after taking refuge in Buddha school, can I use the Golden Mother amulet to the Hui Tang temple? I think it's the same, because I came from there too. Golden Mother. So I analyzed it a little bit about Golden Mother and Queen Mother of the West, and then Yi Kuan Tao's mother. I can't tell the differences. That's the matter of the heavens. But the heavens and earth are all mixed together. All together, actually. So that's the concept of oneness. And the Shurangama Sutra will also talk about it. Actually, it's monoism. It's one. So my principle is that equality, no differentiation. You have the nature of equality, nature of oneness, monism. Doesn't matter what you study, at the end it returns to oneness, to one. And from one, returning to zero. And in Taoism, it's called Wu Ji. Wu Ji is zero. Tai Ji is one. In Buddhism, you return to the Vairukana ocean. That's zero. The Dharma bodies are zero. And the Sambhogakayas, or the light bodies, the manifested bodies, that's Sambhogakaya. And Nirmanakaya is when you have physical bodies. So Dharmakaya, Sambhogakaya, and Nirmanakaya. 3 bodies, 3 kayas. And Sakyamuni Buddha is considered Nirmanakaya, physical body. And Buddha Lokana is Sambhogakaya. Vairukana is Dharmakaya. So Buddhism divides into Dharmakaya, Sambhogakaya, and Nirmanakaya. And in Taoism is Uji, Taiji, and sentient beings. Actually, the mind, Buddha, and sentient beings are one, no different at all. One body, monoism. So therefore, everyone has Buddha nature. So that's what we say. So is it okay to go back to Hui Tang and then to pass my amulet at the Golden Mother's censer? Of course. That's my opinion. Second question. I read Grandmaster's past Dharma teaching and I came across the practice of wish-fulfilling treasure conch. I'm very interested in learning more about its applications. However, the written description of the mudra is difficult to understand. So I respectfully request Grandmaster to explain the benefits, applications, and mudra of the wish-fulfilling treasure conch practice. Personally, wish-fulfilling conch practice. Anybody knows where it's written? Between Misty Waters and Emerald Clouds 2. This book, book 84. And the Rainbow Light Great Accomplishment Volume 1 on September 26, 1990. Anybody knows about this wish-fulfilling treasure conch practice? Anybody has practiced it? Nobody? If they ask me kindergarten questions, I can answer. But if you're asking about what I wrote in my books, this and that, I forgot. After I wrote it, I let it go. But this is easy to answer. So wish-fulfilling conch, precious conch, always includes visualization, mantra, and entering samadhi. And you don't need to show it. I don't like to look back because it's a lot of suffering thinking back. We can't keep so much in our brain. Why you want to keep so much things? Because we are not garbage dump. Like they're collecting all the garbages. It's better that your brain is empty. Then you can be free from troubles and worries. You can just let go of everything that's useless and negative except Dharma. So every time we perform a Dharma practice, we first form the mudra, the hand gesture. Then that's the indicating the Dharma practice. So wish-fulfilling precious conch. So the pinky is tight, and then slightly open, and then the thumb and index finger opening. So it looks like a conch with the opening. The Dharma conch is often used in Tantric Buddhism, but we don't have it here. Oh, we do. There. But that doesn't look like a conch. Well, okay, we can consider it. So it's small at the bottom, enclosed at the bottom, and open at the top. We can say like the snail shell or spiral shell. There's a spiral, always there a spiral, and it has to be clockwise to be auspicious. If it's counterclockwise, generally are considered heretics. And when it's clockwise, it's the authentic, the proper path. It's just like everything has to be clockwise. And the other hand is upright like this. This is the mudra for the wish-fulfilling precious conch. And with the mudra, you visualize 3 key points. Mudra, to represent the purity of the body, visualization, the purity of the mind, mantra chanting, the purity of the speech. So this is the mudra for the wish-fulfilling precious conch. So this is like a conch and then the hand. That's the mudra. Like and how do you visualize? First, you expand the opening of the conch to enlarge. Like in front of you, there's this conch that enlarges to become really huge. And whatever you wish for would appear from inside the conch. The conch. If you want gold, you visualize inside the wish-fulfilling precious conch, there are gold. If you want U.S. dollars, then you visualize so much U.S. dollar bills inside the huge, wish-fulfilling precious conch. So you have to visualize the conch to be really big, so you can have everything in there, all the precious jewels, anything you like. So you visualize whatever you want. That's why it's wish-fulfilling. And after visualization, you chant the mantra. Because this is the Dharma of Sakyamuni Buddha. So you can chant 2 mantras. Sakyamuni Buddha's mantra. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Sakyamuni Soha. That's the mantra for the wish-fulfilling precious conch. So you chant this mantra. After you chant and chant and chant, after visualization and chanting the mantra, and you complete that, and then you get your things, and then you use this palm to close the opening of the conch to indicate that the things now belong to you. So there is self-interest so that no other people can take them. The money, the gold, the precious jewels are all yours. So you have to close them. And they will be yours. Place them with you. After you finish visualization and chanting mantra, you close the opening with your right hand. So that's wish-fulfilling. Wish-fulfilling precious jewel, precious conch practice. So now you know how to practice it. So I don't need to look. The benefits, applications, and mudra. That's the questions he asked. We often shout, "Bao Fu, Bao Fu." But there are people who got rich, who had sudden windfalls, who received sudden windfalls. Many people,
能中奖的，他始终再怎么样，他都能够中奖。
people who are destined to win lotteries, they win lotteries.
再怎么样子去买都不会中奖。
And those who cannot win lotteries, doesn't matter how, they cannot.
能中奖的，他无意中买一个东西，他就中奖。
Those who are destined to win, they just buy unintentionally and they win lottery. And those who are not destined to win, doesn't matter what they do, they don't win any. Like Grandmaster myself, Grandmaster knows so many methods. So does Grandmaster go buy lottery tickets, and have you ever won? And frankly speaking, never. And I don't buy. But some people bought some for me.
但是呢，没有人跟我讲说他有中。我从来不买奖。
But they never told me that I won.
那个中彩券的运。
I never bought any because I knew I don't have such a lucks. And I don't have to pray for it either.
因为我是属于细水长流型。
Because I am the type who just get trickles over a long period of time, not like those who receive windfalls all of a sudden, like a huge fall immediately. But for me, it's always like a trickle of things gradually for a long period of time.
也不用求什么，反正你细水长流，经常有水来就可以。
So I just have trickles of water, and that's okay as long as it's there. If you want me to give, if they are giving me floods of it, then it could drown me. It could drown me.
这如意宝雷法，你也是可以慢慢修。有一天你观想。
So you can also practice this with fulfilling precious conch Dharma practice. And maybe once you succeed, you have attainment, then you will get it. If you like to practice magnetization, you visualize the person that you love most inside there to become yours.
我也没有修这个法，我自己也没有修这个。
I don't practice this Dharma practice.
我是属于一切就随顺。
I always just go with the flow naturally. If the affinity is here, they would come naturally. When the affinity ends, they would leave naturally. So if the affinity is longer, then we would be together longer. If it's less, I just go with the flow. Just if you like to come, then come. If you don't want to come, don't come. Just be happy. Just go with it. Because if there's affinity, you will definitely be together. Without the affinities, then gradually we would become distant and they would leave. You can't blame anybody. Why aren't they here? Well, when the affinity is not there, how can you force anything? But those with affinity, then it would occur to them to come. You cannot force anything. The same with affinities. Money, wealth is the same. Therefore, you and your parents are also due to affinities. You and your siblings are also due to affinity. You and your relatives, your friends, your schoolmates are all due to affinities. Your spouses, your children, those are all affinities. If you force holding on someone, you can't. When they want to go, they go. So with affinity, you're here. Without affinity, there would be partings. Just a whiff of breeze would send the birds flying. Therefore, there is no need for grudges or resentments or regrets. I often say your children and you are affinities. Once they grow up, how they will walk the path, all we need to do is just to provide education. And you cannot control how they walk their lives. Right? If there is affinity, then you'll be together for a long time. Without affinities, then they would part very soon. So just take it lightly. And just let it be. That's how life is, the same with guru and disciples. When the affinity is there, you will be together a little bit longer. Without it, they would disperse. So you can't force it, but spiritual practices can help a little bit. That's a blessing. The gurus of the past have said, like playing the baseball. When you hit the ball was about to fall at a certain place, but the wind would blow it so that it would go further. So the wind is the blessings. But you're still the one that bat the ball. And you're still the ball that flies. But the blowing of the wind is the blessing, so you can go further. But you still have to work yourself. So there was the wind that comes and blow you to go further. That's called blessings. So the power of Dharma practice is the power of blessings. But you still have to fly yourself. You cannot force on affinities, really. I've seen so much. At least older people would always say, I've eaten more salt than what the rice you eat. And because I've seen so much, I understand this. So therefore, we should just go with the flow for mundane affairs. No need for resentments or grudges or unhappiness or complaints. When you marry someone spicy, then maybe you would be spiced. And that's affinity too. And then if you marry someone gentle and kind, that's a gift from heavens to have such a good affinity. And then one day you go separate ways. There's no need to complain either or blame anyone, because that's the predestined affinity. That's why Grandmaster's heart-mind is at peace and very calm. because I have seen through all the gathering and the partings of the world. There are 3 grand gatherings in Seattle when I'm here. Spring, the autumn, and birthday. Many disciples would come around those times. Spring grand ceremony, autumn grand ceremony. And after a week or 2, they all disperse. They all gone back home. When there are many disciples, my hands would be sore, waving and blessing. And when there are nobody around, I'm just waving to air. When I get out, only Master Lian Sheng following me with the umbrella, and not even a person is in sight. Oh, I only see a bird flying in the sky and wave to it. So isn't that just about gathering and parting? If you don't gather, you go separate ways. Sometimes after you cry, you just let it pass. Even with the closest loved ones, one day it will be gone and they will go separate ways. Once you understand the principle of following the course of nature, then your heart and mind would be at peace. So how can I go into that diversion? But still, there is some feeling. So there's no need to blame, complain, or hold grudges, get into a lawsuit or divorce fights, It's all just part of your fate and destiny. When you're in love, you're so in love, but you don't want any hatred, right? You have given your love. You have loved. You don't necessarily want it everlasting. As long as you have experienced it, that's good enough. Now we will talk about the Shurangama Sutra from the Great Buddha Crown on the Tathagata's secret cause for cultivating and validating the ultimate enlightening reality and myriad practices of the Bodhisattvas. Chapter 5. Ananda said to the Buddha, "Old Honored One, although the Tathagata has explained the second gate of the ultimate meaning, I observe that when people in the world untie a knot, if they do not know where the knot began, I believe they can never untie it. Old Honored One, the learners and Shravakas in this assembly, myself included, are just the same. Since beginningless time, we have arisen and ceased together with all ignorance. Although we have acquired the good roots of extensive learning and renunciated the home life, we are still like those suffering from malaria every other day." So Ananda told Sakyamuni Buddha, "So you have explained the 2 gates to the ultimate meaning. In Tantric Buddhism, There's the development. There are the development stages and the perfection stage. There are two stages. One is development, the other one is the perfection. And the Buddha spoke on the cause and effect. So, when there is a cause, there is such an effect. So, two gates of ultimate meaning. I observe that when people in the world want to untie a knot, there must be a method how to untie it. The people in the world so untie the knot that has been tied. So it's like a rope. Once you tie a knot, do you know how to untie it? So the people in the world who want to untie a knot, if they do not know where the knot began, I believe they can never untie it, according to Ananda. So people in the world cannot untie the knot, because first you need to know why you have the knots. And then Ananda said, Sakyamuni Buddha I and the assembly our learners and Sravakas are just the same. They all don't know where the knots have begun. How come they have all the knots? Since beginningless time, we have arisen and ceased together with all ignorance, just like sentient beings like us. The beginning of the Saha world. When you start to be in the Saha world from the beginning, when you were in the Saha world until now, you do not know. The ignorance are all delusion, are due to delusion. The eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body and mind, you use and they comes and goes. They come and go. They arise and cease and arise and cease. So in continual rebirth cycle, although we have acquired the good roots of extensive learning, lots of Dharma teachings by Sakyamuni Buddha, we all have good roots. Who have listened to Sakyamuni Buddha teaching so much Dharma, and we are considered renunciates. Ananda and the Sravakas, many were monastics. So they are called renunciates or monastics. However, although I understand today, I forget tomorrow. I suddenly understand today and I forget tomorrow. So just like getting sickness. You're fine today and then you're sick tomorrow and then you're fine again and then you're sick again. So you just keep going back and forth. So you're ill. This is a kind of illness. So you're better today and then you get worse the next day, like a malaria. And when you listen to the Dharma teaching and you feel like you're a little bit enlightened and realize something, and then the next day you're back to original. We only pray that in your great compassion you will have pity on us who are drowning. What is the knot that binds our body and mind? From what does liberation arise? May you also enable future suffering beings to escape samsara and never again fall into the three realms of existence. Having spoken these words, Ananda, together with the entire assembly, prostrated with their 5 limbs to the ground. With tears streaming down their faces and the utmost sincerity in their hearts, they awaited the Tathagata's unsurpassed discourse. So today, after listening to the Dharma teaching, you feel you gain some insights, and then the next day you forget. So he wished Sakyamuni Buddha would be greatly compassionate toward us suffering in the rebirth cycle. So today, what is the knot of our body and mind? How do we untie it? And the future suffering sentient beings can escape samsara and never falls into the 3 realms of existence. Or that's actually the 3 lower realms. That's so. After having spoken these words, Ananda, together with the entire assembly, all the Buddhist disciples, prostrated with their 5 limbs to the ground to Sakyamuni Buddha. With tears streaming down their faces and utmost sincerity, they awaited Sakyamuni Buddhas to give the unsurpassed discourse. This is called, it's difficult to change bad habits. It's very difficult to change one's character. Or we often say it's easier to move a mountain than changing a person's character or habits or habitual tendencies. Although you know, you just can't change, like your own temperament, character, personality, distinctive traits. You know, you listen to Dharma teaching and you want to change, but tomorrow you're the same, back to same old, same old. So how can we untie those knots? That's the question Ananda asked. So Sakyamuni Buddha has given so many sutras, so much Dharma teachings, so many Dharma methods, Dharma practices or methods. And how many people can truly do it? No, you can't. You still want to get rich. It's very difficult to be able to master. But you have to persevere. You have to have that determination, because any Dharma practice is difficult. Like the non-leaking practice I mentioned, it's easy to talk about it, but it's very difficult to do it. And you have to succeed. And you have to reach non-leakage of the mind too. So non-leakage of the mind and of the body is the most difficult. It's the hardest. It's very difficult to change one's character, disposition, or habitual tendencies. So I've been teaching from young till now, till old age. But how many people can truly attain Buddhahood in this lifetime, in this body? Tantric Buddhism teaches purity of the body, speech and mind. It's very difficult to reach purity of the body, purity of the mind, purity of the speech. Oh, if you don't like something, you have to say it or curse even. In the past, when we were in the military, when they curse, the Taiwanese curses were really blunt and direct and worse. 3 characters. The Mandarin is not that brute. But the Taiwanese, like when the temper rises, immediately they would curse. The same with our big boss. They swear really badly. But the swear word in America is not that bad. Sometimes they just use 1 word. But in Taiwan, 3 words. That's speech karma. It's easily created. It's very easy to create speech karma. Drinking alcohol, smoking, they all considered speech or mouth karma. They're all considered. So when you slander, gossip others, that's also speech karma. When you speak crudely or cheats or lies, are all speech karma. Gossips and bodily karma, also many, also horrible. So all due to the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body and mind. Body. It's very easy to create bodily karma and the mind karma. You can't control your mind. You can't control your thoughts. Let's talk about Emperor Wu from Liang Dynasty. He's a Buddhist, right? Very devoted. But the palace maids in front of him, right? And then when the breeze blew and lifted the skirt of the maid, the palace attendant, and immediately the Emperor Wu saw the skirt of the palace maid blown by the breeze and showed her legs, her fair legs. Immediately his mind was not good, even when he was a devoted Buddhist. When he saw the legs of the palace maid, immediately asked the eunuch, "Okay, I want her for the night." So immediately he became lusty. It's just the eyes who saw that, and he's dead. And then she gave birth to a prince. And of course, he was undermined by all the other princes because he was born by a palace maid. But his father was the emperor. And then later on, he owned or he controlled the military. When the emperor was imprisoned inside the palace, and he was in charge of the military, he could have helped, but he did not want to help the emperor, his father, because he still held grudges against being born by a palace maid. And the other princes tried to help, but it was too late. But the prince that was born by the palace maid had the greatest power in the military, but he did not want to help because he held hatred in his heart. So don't think that Emperor Wu of Liang, who was referred to as the son of the heavens with the Buddhist heart, he's the most devoted Buddhist who became a monk several times. But when he saw legs of a woman, just a palace maid, and he met his doom. He was doomed. So after listening to so much Dharma teachings, he became a monk 4 times. Became a monk and returned to home life and became a monk again. He shaved his head when he left the palace and go to the temple next to the palace. And he didn't want to become emperor anymore and became a monk. But then the ministers got him back to the palace, and then he became a regular emperor again. So he became a monk 4 times. But when he saw the legs of a woman, he's doomed. So even with 3,000 concubines in the harem, he still fell to the breeze that blew up the skirt of a palace maid. So when you show your skin too much going to the temple, you can make the monks' downfalls. Several of our monks returned to home life because of women. After they became monk, not for long, and they returned to the embrace of a woman. But that's okay. At least you have renunciated and you generated merit, although you have returned to home life. Very strange, but You have merits already.
我讲这个意思就是讲的说，
So what I meant by talking about this is,
哇，听那么久，
even after listening to Dharma teachings for so long, after becoming a monk for so many times, you still cannot control yourself seeing a woman. The temptation of a woman is still greater.
大家一起去游泳，
What can I say? Let's go swimming together.
你多看一些哦，
And you can look more.
你的那个，你多看一点，
So you see more,
会
then maybe you would be free from
一
troubles.
次你就
If you never see and then you
就叮叮，
see once, then you would be doomed.
人生啊，这财
So human life, if it's not wealth, it's sex,
名食睡，
fame, sleep and food. All these desires are hard to resist.
呀，
These are all knots.
什么引起的？六根引起的，
So what started them? The 6 roots, the 6 senses.
你六根你不除尽，
If you don't completely eliminate your 6 roots,
永远无法解开那个结。
then you will never be able to untie those
当
knots.
轮回也是那个六根，
So you're being reborn
你要
or
成就，
you
你要
transmigrate due to the 6 roots and you want to be liberated, you also have to rely on your 6 roots.
你要成就，还是要靠你的六根。
And you want to have attainments, you still have to rely on the 6 roots. You need to cultivate your 6 roots to purify them in order to untie the knots. That's what's mentioned in the Shurangama Sutra.
今天忘了带笑话来，所以没有笑话。
I forgot to bring jokes today, so no
笑话
jokes.
是有人家有剪给我，我忘了
Some
带。
people give me the jokes. Someone gave me the jokes, but I forgot to bring. That's also a joke.
唱个歌吧，
Let me sing a song.
很简单的。
It's a simple song. The class has ended. Let's put back our school bags and go home. And when I see my mom smiles at me. Amitabha. We are truly grateful to His Holiness Precious Dharma teachings. Tomorrow, July 12th, Sunday at 3 p.m., His Holiness will be at the Rainbow Temple in North Bend, Washington, to preside over Manohara Haraya Homa fire offering ceremony, confer the corresponding empowerments, and to expound on Shurangama Sutra. For details, please check the website. Now we're inviting His Holiness to bless to bless the Great Compassion Holy Water, consecrate the Buddha images and all the items at the gift shops, and also to bless everybody wherever you are. Answer English interpretation today. Thank you very much.
做观想大礼拜。一拜根本传承上师及诸佛，嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心三应。二拜诸菩萨，嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心三应。三拜诸护法金刚，嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心三应。是平等一起手。恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛为与会大众摩顶加持，包含皈依灌顶。
Om
同修圆满即将结束，感谢根本上师的传承大加持。师尊、师母晚安，大家晚安，明天见。网络直播到此结束，谢谢大家。The online podcast conclude at this point. Thank you for watching.